He does want to fight you, brother. And I'll tell you what else. I will fight you on the undercard.
You already know John Fury gets a little wild, headbutting people at press conferences and things like that. But I mean, come on, he's what, almost 70, pushing 70, calling out Logan Paul to a fight. All right, so pretty eventful day so far in the influencer crossover boxing community, whatever you want to call it. We have Tommy Fury calling for the Jake Paul rematch after pulling out of his Misfits bout against Darren Till in January. You guys already know the community hopped on his ass. And we have John Fury, yes, big John Fury, the father of Tommy Fury and Tyson Fury, who is calling Logan Paul out to be on the undercard of Jake Paul versus Tommy. And Logan actually responds here. We're gonna go ahead and get into this and break it down for you guys. I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Are you guys interested in seeing any of these fights? In my opinion, I think they'd be absolutely hilarious. Man, we gotta get John Fury on a Shane, huh? All right, so first things first, we're gonna go over Tommy Fury's call out video to Jake Paul, and I'm gonna explain why you guys this is embarrassing and a total L on the Fury family part.
I've seen Logan Paul talk on his podcast yet again about how I don't want to fight Jake and that I'm running scared. I seen Jake tweeting the other day about how he offered me X, Y, and Z on Netflix. I just wanted to come in here and say that no one's running from that fight. I beat you once already, I handed you your first loss. The minute you stepped up and fought a real boxer, you lost, fair and square. I can give you a second loss, that's not a problem, but let's talk some serious numbers down the phone. If you want to get in touch, you know where I am. It's as easy as that. I can come back after a year and beat the pair of you. So, at the end of the day, if you want to fight, let's talk some serious numbers. You know where I am.
Okay, so first things first here, Tommy Fury is calling out Jake Paul after recently pulling out of his fight against Darren Till, like I said. It's already embarrassing enough. He pulled out because Darren Till threatened to kick him in the head and turn it into an MMA fight at the Misfits press conference. Guys, obviously, we've heard MMA fighters crossing over into boxing say this before. No, he was not going to kick Tommy Fury in the fucking head. It was just for promotion, mental tactics, whatever you want to call it. Turns out Tommy Fury actually posted that was the reason that he pulled out of the Misfits bout, was due to Darren Till saying that. Automatically not the best look for the Fury family. You know, they're a fighting family. John Fury says it all the time. Well, I'm willing to fight any one of you. Maybe that was like Conor McGregor's grandpa. I don't know. That was not John Fury, my bad. And then a couple days after announcing he pulled out of that fight, he's now calling Jake Paul out to a fight. I mean, guys, if we're being honest, Jake Paul did lose to Tommy Fury. He's been way more active. He's done a lot more for the sport, put on more pay-per-view shows, put on better performances than Tommy in recent memory. I'm not gonna lie here, even though Jake Paul did lose to Tommy Fury, he is still the A side. Then you guys know the problem child himself. Jake had to respond very quickly here. After that call-out video, he said, "What an absolute muppet, buddy. You just pulled out of a fight for the third time. You have zero credibility. I offered you $8 million and you ran away from it, and now you got dumped by Molly, getting sued by DAZN, and still can't call a shot without your dad." And this is absolutely insane here. And as you guys know, Tommy Fury is, you know, kind of known for pulling out of fights here. Then Jake Paul with the $8 million is obviously referencing the Netflix deal, which actually ended up being Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. And now getting sued by DAZN. I'm not too sure for getting sued by DAZN here. Maybe it was like a breach of contract, something John Fury did at one of the pressers. Like, you never know with the Furies. And then dumped by Molly. Obviously getting personal there. You guys know his girlfriend or wife, whatever, had a baby together. Got my boy Ben Davis down here. And Tommy Fury obviously responds here. "I've got plenty of credibility, pal. Beat both you and that other mug inside 9 months." Obviously talking about KSI here. No matter what you do, you've always got that loss to me. I'll always be your boss. Can't change anything. You're just not good enough. And once again, Tommy Fury did get that win over Jake Paul, but let's look at who's been more active, who's done more for the sport of boxing, not only boxing, but women's boxing as well. Tommy Fury came into Misfits and beat KSI, and I mean, that performance was rough. Barely won. A lot of people actually think KSI won that and got robbed. So Tommy Fury recently has not had a very good run. I mean, Tyson Fury neither. Losing to Usyk. I mean, I hate to say it, guys, Jake Paul is still the A side here. And Jake actually gets personal here. "Is that what you said to Molly May when she left your dirty ass, pal?" And Tommy Fury coping here. He said, "Resorting to my personal life when you haven't got a clue instead of discussing boxing. Must be really living in your head rent-free since I beat you. The fear of another L is real." Now, as far as that goes, that's all the back and forths they've had today. And I mean, it is absolutely insane to see. I think it's a little embarrassing here because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like Tommy Fury is a little bit desperate to get his name out there into a bigger audience. Yes, he was going to fight on Misfits. Tommy Fury himself does have the Fury name. I mean, if we're being honest here, MVP is a better promotion than Misfits, bigger promotion, whatever you want to call it. So in my opinion, I think this just comes off as like embarrassing, a little bit desperate, like I said, especially seeing how he just pulled out of a fight against Darren Till for being threatened to get kicked in the head. You guys know Jake Paul would have a play day with this dude at the press conferences over that, be calling him a pussy and everything else. And then if Tommy Fury didn't cause the Fury name enough disgrace, John Fury comes out almost in a coordinated attack here. John Fury's the general, what can we say? And as you guys know, he's pretty much involved with every Tyson Fury, Tommy Fury, promotion, press conference, whatever you want to call it. I mean, he is good at promoting. Say what you want to about John Fury. He's a little bit insane. He does sell some pay-per-views. He does put asses in seats. And he's not even fighting. So he's definitely a good promoter. And I'm pretty sure he just runs everything in Tommy's career. Shortly after Tommy uploaded his call-out video is when we have big John Fury's call-out video calling out Logan Paul for the undercard of the fight. Let's just go ahead and watch this. We'll break it down in a second.
This is a message to Logan Paul. You keep going on about saying Tommy don't want to fight your brother. Here's one for you, my friend. He does want to fight your brother. And I'll tell you what else. I will fight you on the undercard.
We already know John Fury gets a little wild, headbutting people at press conferences and things like that. But I mean, come on, he's what, almost 70, pushing 70, calling out Logan Paul to a fight. I don't know what John Fury thinks here. Logan Paul would batter him. Logan Paul's not the best boxer technique-wise or anything, but just power and speed-wise. He would batter John Fury, embarrass him. I mean, this would just cause more disgrace to the Fury family name. You guys currently have a legacy going on with Tyson. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
As soon as possible. SAP. You know, because I'm sick of people going on saying, I won't do this and I won't do that. I will show you what I'll do. You know, Tommy will fight your brother as early as end of February or end of January. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying here. Like, he definitely runs Tommy's whole entire operation. He said, Tommy will fight your brother January into February, which I mean is not happening. Guys, I have a video coming out later. Jake Paul is looking at other opponents right now. He has too many opponents lined up, too many plans in place. I don't see him, you know, going off that path to give Tommy Fury a rematch. Even though we are dogging on Tommy Fury here, you know, he is a scary opponent. Jake Paul, very dangerous opponent. He's already lost to him. Losing twice to him wouldn't ruin Jake's career because, you know, he's more of a prize fighter. But it still, you know, would just look nasty. Tommy Fury's technically the only real boxer he has faced, unless you count the other duds he's fought this year. So definitely would be a good look for Jake Paul.
I'll fight you on the undercard. You know, you're a lot younger man than me, we know that. You're a 15-stone man, but I won't do as other fighters do. I will let my punches go at you. You know, I'm sick of my critics saying I won't do this, I won't do that, I'm a coward. I'll show you how much of a coward I am. I will fight you anywhere in the world except America on your brother and Tommy's undercard.
He goes, I'll fight you anywhere in the world except for America. As you guys know, the Furies had that whole entire thing. I'm not too sure what it is. You can look it up yourself. They weren't allowed to enter America, and I actually think it got in the way for the first Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury fight. Correct me if I'm mistaken in the comments, you guys will. That's insane, though. Anywhere but America.
Get back to me, my mate, if you're interested. I will fight you, Logan Paul. And I will throw punches at you. I will let my hands go. I won't shit myself. I'll let my fucking hands go. So if you want to, if you're interested, let me know. I'll fight you on your brother on Tommy's undercard, wherever it may be in the world. Crack on with that one.
Now, guys, obviously Logan Paul beats John Fury in a fight. Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul. We're not too sure yet, you know what I mean? I mean, believe it or not, most people would expect Logan Paul to not even respond to this, but Logan Paul actually responded. Dart training. Now, is this fight going to happen? Absolutely not. He'll just get made fun of like, you know, Jake Paul is right now with the whole entire Mike Tyson fiasco. But it's still an absolutely insane, you know, funny response to see from Logan Paul here. We got to give it to him. I do think that's hilarious. I mean, so there you guys have it. Tommy Fury, obviously, with the embarrassing Jake Paul call out. Like I said, it's embarrassing to me because I feel like it comes off more desperate and someone wanting to actually go out and fight another man, if that makes sense. I feel like it might be for a paycheck, money, to get his name out there. You never know. But I mean, automatically we know Tommy Fury is not a fighting man after pulling out of a fight with Darren Till after getting threatened to get kicked in the head. There's too much shit keeping that from happening, you know what I mean? Especially contractual wise. And we have John Fury with the Logan Paul call out, fighting him on the undercard. No, this fight's not going to happen. Even if it did, John Fury would get absolutely battered. I think John Fury does more good than bad for these promotions most of the time. I mean, still, he's just looked at as absolutely insane. He's a GOAT for sure. Fury family's goated. Recently, no, but boxing legacy wise, yes, they are. I do want to hear from you guys in the comments. Do you guys think we're getting either one of these fights next year? In my opinion, I do not. What do you guys think of Tommy Fury and John Fury just absolutely embarrassing themselves on social media here? Everyone online's cooking them. I do want to hear from you guys in the comments. Try to upload daily on the channel, so if you guys did enjoy the content you've seen today, make sure to like, subscribe, stick around for a while, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your night.